Memories of Andre the Giant.
You know, when we talk about Andre the Giant, you got to talk about one of the true gentlemen of wrestling. And for 16 years, on his shoulders, he carried the wrestling world. He was known as Mr. Main Event, right? He never went anywhere where he didn't sell out. Right? At the last, I shouldn't say it, at the last when Vince tried to use him every night, but the thing was, Andre had to be in a different town every night, somewhere in the country. He would sell you out. A couple weeks in the territory, he'd get old. But Andre was always a gentleman, and I have to remember when he needed a back operation, he got with Hulk Hogan and said, "Nobody's ever slammed me." In the biggest house in the history of wrestling, Andre let Hulk Hogan slam him. And a week later, he had to get on the table, and they said, "We don't know how you got slammed on your back. Your back is so horrible," right? And I cried when I found out he went over to bury his dad in France and died in his sleep that night.
Yeah.
And I have been trying to find out for a few years. I know that he had a ranch here in North Carolina, and when he was cremated, and he gave the manager of the ranch for free if he would scatter his ashes around. And they had a big ceremony. Do you know what town in North Carolina?
No, I don't know. I forgot.
We got to find out because I want to visit that. You know?
I could find out, definitely. I could let Mike know.
Yeah. But always a gentleman.
You actually cooked him a meal, too, right?
What happened was we went over to New Zealand. They close everything up there at 9:45. The matches are out at after 10.
Right.
So we found out nothing was open. So and for me to make a little money, I'd say, "Hey, give me $1, give me $1.25." I would collect $30 or $40, buy $25 worth of food, make a giant stew, or Well, the Andre come in one time, said he was hungry for a salmon patty, so I scraped him up 1.5 pounds of salmon patty.
Wow.
He came over to Australia. "Oh, so I want to talk to you." He said, "I'm hungry for a salmon patty." And so at the time, I went to the store, and believe it or not, there was 3 cans of salmon left. So I bought them a box of crackers, a dozen eggs, mixed them, made him over a 3.5 pound salmon patty. And you know what he said when he looked at me in the salmon patty?
What's that?
"Please don't ask to eat any of this. This is all mine." That's how I remember him. And I could say we played a lot of 20-hour sessions of cribbage because he was a fantastic card player, and I've always liked cribbage, and I would just play and play and play. And Andre the Giant. Because my second cookbook, I'm going to write a second one. I will not let Andre the Giant be forgotten. And today, downstairs today, I sold my 1,000th cookbook.
I'm going to ask you about that coming up, definitely.
Absolutely.
What happened tonight with Ray Gunkel in the ring?
Ray Gunkel was tougher than you and me together, and I could put him in that Bruiser Brody's thing. Got me in the ring, cracked my rib, knocked me down 11 times, stopped me, covered me. The people cheered him, carried him back to the dressing room. I'm coming there and I'm asking guys to please straighten my wrist out. I'm almost crying. All at once, a guy come with a sawed-off shotgun, a Tommy gun, said, "Get out of here." He went back to the dressing room. He overexerted himself because he ate about 9 pieces of chicken in the afternoon. He regurgitated that chicken by his heart and blew his heart up. And the people said, "You hit him with the heart punch and killed him." And they're coming at 200 of them are coming after you. I went out there, they was throwing rocks and bricks and blah, blah, blah. And down the road I went. All at once the skylight, "Pull that car over, big man." The promoter said, "Ox, I just called Bobu. He wants to wrestle you next week to take care of you for killing his friend Ray Gunkel." I said, "He just got killed and you get bring him back next week?" He said, "This is show business."
Wow.
Ray Gunkel.
How did that change your career?
It's almost like every announcer and every promotion I went would say, we don't want to bring that up, right? And as soon as the fans would know I was in the territory, they asked about Alberto and Ray. And then the first thing they say is, "Did you kill Ray Gunkel and Alberto Torres?" I say, "No! And the same thing I explained to everybody, every territory I went to.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.